Good afternoon, everybody. How are you today? And welcome to the latest edition of Drew Mini Alive. Nice to have you with us on this Wednesday, the 16th day of May, the year 2018. And of course, this is yours truly, Andrew L. Perry. Thank you, as always. Coming to you live and at you from the busy streets and messy Brooklyn, New York, and the rain just continued to fall from yesterday as I chat to you what is happening in the world of sports and try to keep you dry as much as possible. We have plenty to discuss today. We preview the Western Conference Finals between the Golden State Warriors and the Houston Rockets. Looking to even the series before heading to Oakland for game number 3. We'll discuss We'll recap Game 2 and look forward to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Boston Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers, as Cleveland look to regain home court in Game 3 on Saturday. But we'll start off with the Mets last night against Toronto. But before we get into the Mets versus Toronto, we gotta. If you haven't heard just now, the Yankee game, tonight's Yankees national game will be postponed until next month, which is the 18th of June. So it will be a doubleheader. It's just been confirmed. So the both night games is postponed. It's rained out and stuff, and most likely is going to one of those matchups. I'm not sure which the doubleheader would be, and it was disappointing, because it would be the battle of two Cy Young Award winners between Cesar Sabathia and Max Scherzer. But that's gonna be a month from now. On the other hand, the Mets, let's be honest, today's game should be wrapped up. But I want to rewind back to last night's game, and the Mets woke up their bats yesterday, just like they did in San Diego. And the last time they have a high scoring, had a lopsided victory. It was at San Diego against those Padres. But the first time in quite a while, they first home win in quite a while, and their first lopsided game that they won when they won by double digits or more, and Noah Syndergaard, he was okay, but he wasn't spectacular. He wasn't your Noah Syndergaard type pitcher last night, to my knowledge. He was okay. Yeah, he got a couple of strikeouts, but to me, I still see the same problem that I've seen when against Atlanta in the last few years' games. That, to me, he not using the fastball to his advantage. He's not using the baseball to his advantage, and that's what the great pitchers do. They make you feel so uncomfortable. They make you figure out them. They don't help you out. They make you work for every hit you get, and that's what Noah Syndergaard needs to do for me. He needs to be a fastball. Listen, he's a good pitcher, but he's not a great pitcher. He's not yet. He will be, but he just got to use that fastball. And I would like to see him throw that fastball inside more. He have great control. He have great command of his pitches. I just need to see that more from him. But other than that, it's still a heck of a performance. Hey, as long as you get the win, if you're the Mets fan, you'll take it. And Toronto, let's be honest, after Toronto's not Toronto anymore. They still got Sam Darnold. They're not hitting a lot of balls, obviously. But fast forward to today, because it was a messy weather, they dish what happened last night. They dish right back to the Mets, and Zach Wheeler just had an awful game. There's no way around it. He went through 4 innings, give up 7 runs. The fourth inning, the fifth inning is really when the game was over from there, where it was a bases loaded, single, double, single, another single, double, home run, whatever you, or what have you. Either way, it was not, it was really a rough game, and small really roughed the Mets up. Get had 15 hits, a lot of hits they gave up, and the Mets bullpen. I told you yesterday, and I'll say it again. They gotta work. I don't know how you gonna keep this. How you gonna, you know? I don't know about you guys, but I woke up and realized, you know what? And I hate to say this, and my brother and I talk about this, but I come to terms. That even though they 2-19, the Mets are not as good as we thought they were. One, they this year, outside of Cespedes, outside of Drupal Cabrera, they are atrocious with runners in scoring position. They add AJ Ramos, it would have given him a lift, but AJ Ramos have his moments where he could be gut dominant and he could look lost. Jerry's familiar. He's not going anywhere. However, Gelman shows you. I need to see more from Gelman. I need to see Blevins more. Blevins could be a solid. It could be a solid bullpen, but I like to see him more. I like to see him more. I don't know why you keep going and give more. We want to see more from Seth Lugo in the starting rotation because outside of DeGrom and Syndergaard, his starting pitching is not attractive as far as playing is concerned. They're really not. This team is more of a mediocre team. They really are. And they went for is amazing that they went from first, now second to last. The only team that's had the worse record than the Mets is the Miami Marlins. But everybody else has passed you by. Everybody passed you by. And hopefully Cespedes will get back soon with that hip injury. Because one thing about Cespedes could carry this team. He did it in 2015. Because without Cespedes, let's be honest, this Mets team wouldn't have gone to the World Series. And in 2016, they wouldn't have gone to the wild card against the Giants. Where they were if Connor Gillespie did not hit that home run for the San Francisco Giants, the Mets will probably win that game in extra innings. That's how good Cespedes. That's how Cespedes carry his team. That's how he can carry his team, and from where I'm seeing right now, the Mets don't have really nothing, really nothing, and the Mets after that 0-6 homestand really looked themselves in the mirror, and they're supposed to they beat teams that they're supposed to beat. That's what good teams does. That's what I hate to bring the Yankees, but that's what the Yankees are doing right now. And that's why they have the record they have. That's why they 28-16. If I'm not in the 16 losses, I'm not there. Bottom line, they're at least 12 games over 500. And now, if you listen, Things could turn around, and things could turn around in a month. Remember, it's a marathon. It is a marathon. Just because baseball is the only sport you could start off hot. You could start off hot, and just because you start off hot, that doesn't mean you're going to finish it the rest of the season that way. Look where certain teams are to start off in April. Some teams start 10-3, 10-5, 5-10, whatever the case may be, and that division could quick to turn in a hurry. The whole point of the Mets, to me, they have to be consistent. They have to be consistent. All right, you had a rough day. It happens. It happens. There's nothing else. There's nothing else to say. There's nothing else to reiterate it. But down the road, gonna have to shake that staff. Gonna have to shake it off. And once again, and I just want to add this too, enough with ABC, with Channel 7 Eyewitness News, enough with Matt Harvey update. He's not in the team anymore. Let it go. He is forgotten now. He's not your problem anymore. Forget about Matt Harvey. Forget about him. And it seems like the Mets is not saying it, but it seems like New York can't get over Matt Harvey. He is over. Dead and gone. Move on. Please. Now, as far as the Eastern Conference Finals go, I said this. I said if the Celtics win this, if the Cavs don't win this series, well, they're not winning. If they don't win Game 2, excuse me, if they don't win Game 2, they're not winning the series. Well, I'm gonna say it's pretty clear now because what I saw yesterday is the Celtics. The Celtics just outscored them in the third quarter. They just outscored them and really snatched the game and snatched the heart, snatched everything snatched the clothes basically from the Cavs and never look back. Celtics outscored the Cavs 56-22 in the second half. That's a lot of points. And defensively, they are the best unit. They're the best unit in the NBA, no question about it. And then if the Celtics come out the East, I don't care if you're the Warriors or the Rockets, they're gonna have a hard time. They're really gonna have a hard time. That's the Celtics to me. They should have been the number 1 seed, not Toronto. And as far as that play with that play with the J.R. Smith, I'm glad they didn't. To me, it could have gone either way. Yes, it's a flagrant foul, no question about it. No, they're not going to suspend him. But I like what Marcus Smart did. Stand up to his teammate, and that was a dirty play. There's no way around it. There's no defending it. I thought Marcus Smart was going to throw a punch. It looked like he wanted to throw a punch, but can't let that happen. Can't make that happen.